What up, world is Mac? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Yes, sir. We are back for another exciting episode of Cigar Chats with Mac, featuring the one, the only, Ree, you know. Woo! What a motherfucking episode we got for y'all, man. Ree, give me the week in review. How you been?
I've been good. This was a good week for me, you know, except at work. I mean, it was like back to back calls. I'm like, God damn, this is a holiday week. Y'all not on a vacation? What are y'all wanting? What are y'all calling about? But other than that, it was a good week. How about your week? How was yours?
It was good, Ree. It was good. Well, you didn't do nothing for the fourth?
Yeah, I worked. My brother, he barbecued, so he gave me a plate or two. He did his big one. But now I was at work, and now when I get home, I'm chilling. I'm solo dolo. I watch a few little, what you call them? It's called like little clips, like caps. It's caps, 15 caps of movies. So I watch about 15 of them. It's
15.
recaps of movies, but they put them in a little narrative, show you what the movie about. It was really good. It's
Okay.
a lot of good movies out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So other than that, chill, been a good week for you though.
Yeah, it was a good week. It was a good week.
Right.
I can't complain.
All right. Well, we got a great show, y'all. We got a lot to cover. We got to talk about the Diddler. We got to catch y'all up on this new damn Trump bill. And I got to talk about, man. Oh, man. An Atlanta scammer got busted for $10 million PPP fraud. Yeah. We're gonna get all into that. But first of all, let's get off as always. Reed, you've been telling us, Reed, over the weeks, if y'all been following this, Reed has slowly but surely turned the stance and softened towards the Diddler. Reed, take it away. Give me the your final take on everything.
He got found guilty on 2 of the 5 charges, being prostitution across state lines, and I forgot the other one, but what can I say? I mean, I just feel like, I'm glad he didn't get sentenced with the RICO trial, because they couldn't find a RICO on him. They didn't have enough evidence to prove to the jury that it was a RICO, so he gets to walk. But I'm glad he didn't go to jail. I mean, he just got a lot of dark shit to work on. So I hope he's been reflecting during these weeks. He's been in jail for 2 months, or a little bit longer than 2 months. But he's been locked up. I hope he's been reflecting on his new stance on life. Like, what is he really living for? What is really important? The freak offs, or how my daughters view me, or the type of man that I am showing them, or the type of man I'm being and showing the world. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this was a wake-up call for him, because this could have went wrong. It could have been all the way, like, he would have been up the road. His life would have been over with. But he got a second chance. So let's see what he's going to do with it. So I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? He ain't go to jail or stuff like that or whatever. But they had a lot of little fraction outside the court. They had, I don't know if you know who Armand Wiggins is. He's a YouTuber. He's a big YouTuber. He was putting a baby oil all on his body. When he
Niggas is going to do any motherfucker. What's wrong with niggas?
With his shirt off, putting oil all over his body. Like, yes, Diddy is free.
Well, niggas would do anything.
Yeah, anyway, so wrap it up. Diddy free. Well, not free. He only got 2 charges, but he's going to be free soon. And let's see if he got a retake on this thing called life. How is he going to go on walk his next steps in life? He got 3 daughters. What you going to show them? So that's not, it ain't really too much to talk about that. Everybody know about it. Everybody know that he ain't getting the big shit. He got the smaller, lesser of the crimes. He ain't got to do a lot of time. He dropped to his knees and prayed and thanked the Lord. Jesus, thank you for saving me through this shit. Because I didn't know. I was kind of getting nervous. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go home that day, but the jail denied, the judge denied his bail. So he got, you got to keep it, you got to stay there for a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? A little bit longer.
Appreciate it, Reed. Well, y'all know me, man. I think that the whole thing was a money grab. I said that. If you've been rocking with me and Reed since the whole trial started, I've always took the stance that it was a money grab. I feel that way. And you can't knock the man for being free. His sexual preferences. and it might be far-fetched beyond some shit I'm interested in, or you or anybody else, but that's that man's sexual preference. End of the day, I thought the RICO was a bunch of bullshit. I thought the rest of them charges was stupid. He wasn't holding her captive at her own against her will. Cassie was a willing participant. You know what the fuck was going on. That was a fully grown woman. So no, I think justice was served fairly. I really do. Now, whatever time he gets for the prostitution and all of that, it is what it is. Maybe it may be a year or two, whatever. But it's not like he got to face those heavy charges. So I wouldn't count Diddy out. I would not count him out. I believe he's gonna come back. It's gonna be bigger he's gonna be bigger, man. I really believe. I would not count him out. I think he got a trick up his sleeve. I think he got some shit in the back of that mind. That's the same man that found Biggie Smalls and that made Biggie Smalls beloved to us. I would never count Diddy out, man. I really would. So hopefully that to Reed's point, he get his shit together, be a better father, and use his light for good. And I hope he takes that and do right with it. So. Hey, we got a little crunch in the background. Is that me, Rhea? Is that you? Yeah. Do y'all hear that?
That's you.
Is that me?
Yeah.
What about now?
Still there. But did y'all hear about the guy suing Cassie? Ooh, her sex slave for 8 years. 8. Yeah, she got some shit. Everybody might come out to her ass. Period. She should have never been on the judge on the court case saying what she said that Diddy manipulated her and made her do all that shit. She got the sex workers talking. They're like, no, you was down with that shit. You was down with that. So now they're suing her. Yeah. So that $20 million she got from Puffy, they trying to dwindle that shit real quick. Because it kind of painted her out like she was about that whole life. She liked to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? She was loving that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she made us feel like, oh no, Diddy made me do it. Oh my God, he put me on drugs and all that shit. She was with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. And her truth, ooh, it's a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she got jealous of how Diddy was dealing with, like, other women, like Young Miami, buying her shit, putting her on, you know what I'm saying, taking her to the Met Gala and all that shit like that.
Right.
So she was like, I'm about to sue this nigga. I'm about to get that money. He ain't about to shit on me like that. I was with him for 11 years. My album only had 1 fucking song off that album that was released.
Hey, Reed, come back in. Let me bring you back in. That's not me. Like, yeah, because I don't hear it no more. All right, let me bring Reed back in. Hey, Reed, log back in. Come back in. Should come back in. But yeah, man, listen. Listen, y'all. I'm not. As far as the domestic aspect, the domestic abuse that Diddy did and all of that shit, no, I don't ever condone that shit. But the shit that the man was in court for was a bunch of bullshit. It was a money thing. I believe he pissed off a lot of important people, powerful people, and they just wanted to fuck with him. But the thing with Diddy is that he got his money the right way. He wasn't like, it ain't like he got his money illegal. So ain't like you could freeze his accounts. He did nothing illegal. He ain't got no goddamn a criminal enterprise. So he still got all his money. And that's the thing. The name of the game, don't tell me America is sympathetic about how he treated some women of color. No, it's a money thing. Always follow the money. Don't be no fool. It's all about the money. And he got his money the right way. And they can't touch it. They can't touch his money. And that's all that shit is, man. So I'm not buying that. I'm glad, like I said before, racketeering was stupid. Most of the charges was trumped up a bunch of bullshit. But the name of the game, anyway, in America is this. You get as much justice you can afford. And, hey, he can afford a lot of damn justice. So kudos to his lawyer, the son Thug's lawyer. He did his big one on that one, man. Shout out to him on that one. But again, Diddy, I do not count him out, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I got a feeling he got a trick up his sleeve somewhere. And bring Reed back in. All right. Hopefully that helps. All right, we're good to go. All right. Well, y'all, it seems like every time we do a show, man, or every other show, unfortunately, somebody passes away. We'll take a moment of silence for Outlaws member Young Noble. He passed away this past week. Unfortunately, it looked like it was a suicide. Oh man. You don't never know what people going through, but whatever you're going through, it ain't never that deep, man. It ain't never that deep. And I hate that. I hate that on many levels because it seems like more men, more and more are starting to just take their lives because again, not feeling like they have an outlet, not feeling like that nobody cares. And I don't know what his individual struggles were. I don't know what his pain points were. But whatever it was, I'm sure he was loved by people and he could have talked about it. But whoever is out there that's listening under the sound of my voice, please, man or woman, don't take your life. Go talk to somebody. You can get through anything. And I have been through some horrible times, some devastating times in this thing called life. And I'm not going to act like, man, I ain't never thought about doing myself in. It was so painful. But I was like, nah, fuck that. That's the easy way out. I'm going to beat this. And I'm here to tell you, man, life is too sweet. Life is too precious, man. So rest in peace, Noble, man. Young Noble. Read anything to add on that?
Yeah, I do. You're talking to somebody. I've lost my father. I lost my mother. I lost my two sisters. And I still had to go through this thing lost a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Who am I call? I don't know nobody. My aunties, all of them are old and they died. You know what I'm saying? So who's going to guide me through this thing called life? But then I had to sit and think about all the things my mama taught me. All the experiences she shared and the experiences I had with her. And I remember being with my father and just learning how they did it. They didn't know what they were doing either. They were just doing it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And they did the best they could. And I saw the strength in them. I never seen my mother cry ever in life. You know what I'm saying? Ever. My father, I never seen him cry. They was just like my dad. Okay, a little backstory. I know I was going to a story or whatever, but my mother died when she was 5, and she was sent to go live with her older sisters. Not her father was still, he married another woman, and she didn't want nothing to do with none of the kids. So her older sister raised her. But actually she was passed around from her older sister to another sister to another sister. But it kept it in the family. So she always felt like, I don't know, she didn't feel like she really belonged nowhere. Let's go to my father. My father's mother died when he was 8. He got sent away. He was from Alabama. He got sent to South Carolina. He got to be raised by his uncle, who used to get drunk and whoop his ass every night. Tie him to a tree and beat his ass every night. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So hearing those stories and seeing how they were so accomplished, they got through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. They wasn't going to therapy. They was knowing they had to go through this shit because they got kids to take care of. And they just had to keep it moving. So I learned from them. You know what I'm saying? Then I started meeting older people that I liked and I grasped to, and they became like mentors to me and things like that. But it's never that serious enough to me to kill yourself. You mean so much more to this world. People gravitate to you. You're showing people love. You don't even know how many people really fuck with you for real. Who want to be around you? Who you make them smile and light up, and they just want to be around you. They get excited every time they get to talk to you. So I'm just saying, to me, don't give up on life. Don't give up on yourself. We have good days and we have bad days. Mac talked about it last week. He said, sometimes your shit is up, and then it's down. Then it's up, then it's down. It's how you move through that shit, because you got to keep going.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is to never give up. If you ever think about killing yourself, you need somebody to talk to. You can hit me up on Instagram on the new _normal 2 podcast. I would gladly talk to you, because nobody needs to go through anything alone. And if you feel like you're by yourself, I'm here for you. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Thank you, Reed. That was very beautiful. Very beautiful. Especially sharing your own personal pain. And there you have it, y'all. Reed coming here every week and make sure everybody smiles. And like you said, man, mama gone, daddy gone, sister's gone. But, would she be who she is without that? So for that loss, she's able to, with that pain, make y'all feel good. So you just never know what it takes for somebody to put a smile on your face.
That's true.
All right, moving on. Oh, this one I hate reporting on this one because I like this dude, man. I'm popular podcaster Jonathan Duberton.
Me
Ah,
too.
behind rich and unemployed, indicted by the feds for running a $10 million unemployment scam. Jonathan Duberton, widely known for his podcast, Rich and Unemployed, has been arrested by federal authorities in connection with an elaborate $10 million unemployment insurance fraud scheme. The indictment filed in the United States District Court of the Northern District of Georgia reveals charges of mail fraud and wire fraud conspiracy. According to the court documents, beginning around July 27, 2020, and continuing through April 30th, 2021, Duberton, along with his co-defendants, Kadir Williams, Manuel Duberton, and Cameron Bell allegedly devised a coordinated plan to defraud the U.S. government. The group is accused of knowingly submitting materially false and fraudulent claims to obtain unemployment insurance benefits. The indictment claims that the defendants knowingly used false pretenses, representations, and omissions to secure millions of dollars in pandemic-related unemployment funds, exploiting systems designed to assist those in genuine need during the COVID-19 economic crisis. If convicted, Duberton and his co-defendants face significant prison time and financial penalties. The case adds to a growing number of high-profile fraud investigations stemming from pandemic relief programs. Well, man, you know what? The thing with this, like I said, I met the brother, ran to him a couple times, man. Cool dude, chopped it up with him, cool cat. I remember he telling me, yeah, man, I got out of prison, I got my podcast, whoop and all of that, and we were just chopping it up. Every time I talked to the dude, it was good energy. It was, so when this happened, I'm like, oh no, bruh. But I did, when I started doing some research, I realized that he had did fraud before. That's what he sent him to prison the first time.
What food stamps?
For food stamps. And then he got out again. He's done it again. Man, here's the thing. It sucks because you're smart enough to work it and get $10 million, but then at the same time, you didn't do yourself no favors by putting yourself out there and making, and putting yourself on the radar. And then he later released a message. He got some content out there now saying, hey, your past will come up to catch you, because I believe obviously it turned a leaf. Because by the time I met him, I met him in 23. So that probably was behind him. So he has, got that money and moved on. But again, with the government, when you can't listen, ain't no statute of limitations on the government money, man. They could come back at any given time, man. So I'm not gonna bash this brother. I'm not gonna say, oh, dog, because listen, this country was built on being shady, and he ain't the only one to do it. It's folks in all nationalities that do this shit. If y'all, for those that took advice from him regarding, whatever relationship advice, I don't think he was pushing fraud. He wasn't telling you how to do fraud. I believe his content was more about relationship, things of that nature. He was trying to bring, thought-provoking information. If you rock with that, continue to rock with that. But as far as working the system, hey, man, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. But the lesson of this is this. Your past will catch up to you. You cannot, universal laws, you can cheat man's laws. You can cheat man's laws, but you can't cheat God's universal laws, man. So it take more time. Just go on do right. Just go on get it the right way. And the thing now, man, I remember 2 years ago being in a position when I was going through a real dark season. And I met the brother. I was like, damn, boy, fam popping. I said, man, I would love to goddamn be right, get some of that right now. And god damn it, 2 years later, I'm sure he would love to get some of what I got right now. He saw you. The moral of the story is never, ever envy nobody position, because you never know what they doing, how they got there. So hope my man keep his head up, come out, use his intelligence, and do right this time. Because obviously he's a really smart brother, man. But yeah, I hated reporting on this one because I actually like the brother. Go ahead, Rick.
Well, I met him in 2023 at the Earn Your Leisure. They had a big fest here, and he was cool as shit. I started watching his shit. I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what's done in the dark will come to the light, right? You know what I'm saying? He was trying to change his life. He was trying to put that shit behind him. But we know, cause we know when I first saw him, I was like, where he come from? Because I was watching his shit and I was like, where the fuck this nigga come from?
Out the
And
blue,
I
blew
was like,
up.
where you get his money from? Because this shit was all, it looked good.
It was elaborate to the motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
Where did he come from? And then I started listening to his stories. And then he said he was in jail for food stamp fraud. And then he was like, you know, he changed his life. He changed his life. He changed his life. So anyway, so it was inspiring. I was like, okay, this nigga was in, you know, he was in jail. He a Leo too. So I'm like, okay, Leo gang. But at the end of the day, he was like, you know, I feel like he was trying to reform his life, but in the background, he knew he was doing some shady shit, and hopefully that shit was never gonna come out. He was gonna make more money doing the podcast shit. He felt like that he could probably like maybe take care of the illegal shit if it ever came out. But you don't know how, when the federal government is involved, you don't know how serious that shit is. It don't matter how much money you fucking got. If we want you, we're gonna get you. Period. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I feel like it's a wake-up call to me, like you said, not admiring people so much about what they have or how they got it, but knowing that I'm going that way, I'm going the right way. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta be fraudulent. I'm be my authentic self and get there the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I won't have these undercover stories coming out about me like, oh, shocker. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I can't believe that she was into that shit. No, you're not gonna do that. I've never been like that. I never like scandal. I don't like lying. I don't like nothing coming out about me. I mean, I'm living for my daddy's name. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have all that shit behind my name. Me doing some fraudulent shit and people looking at me different and that can't trust me. You can't trust me? This face? No, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to leave that label or that look behind. I wanted to do my shit authentically and grow from that shit. And it's fucked up because I thought he was a cool dude. I like his side. He had some good podcasts. And he was saying some real shit. But real niggas, a lot of them are fraudulent. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them got good game. And we fall for that shit. And then we know and then these stories come out. This is just like the P. Diddy story. We didn't know he was a freak like that.
Nah, but it's really good, like you said, you know, you just never know. And I would rather get mine the slow way. The turtle. That way
it lasts, and you know what it took for you to get there. It humbles you. You appreciate shit more, and you do things differently. When she comes at you fast, oh, I got the money, I'm a splurge, because I could get it back. Hey, on whose dime are you getting it back?
I mean,
is it your own dime? Is it your own contract you've created and you negotiated what you're gonna get for it, or some fraud shit? Like, no. I feel bad for the brother. I'm praying for you. I hope you are seeking a different way to move in life. But you know, it's a sad story. That's all I gotta say.
No, it's good stuff, Reed. But definitely, guys, the turtle beat the rabbit for a reason. Slow and steady gonna always win the race. I rather get there the right way, the right and long way than the fast wrong way. I'm gonna say it again. I would rather get there the right and the long way than the fast and the wrong way. Because again, when you get there, you can't even enjoy the shit because goddamn it, you're watching over your back. You don't know how many nights that man slept in the back of his mind like, damn, I wonder this shit gonna ever catch up to me. And if the feds, they got a fucking 90% plus conviction rate. They don't miss. They will patiently wait and sit in the cut until they got everything they need to say, Yana, we ready. Give us the motherfucking warrant. Let's go get this motherfucker. So I hope the brother changes his life. Again, I'm pulling for him. This time, be what you say you are. Be what you say you are. Because if you're not, Hey man, you can't be lying to God's people. It's gonna catch up to you, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Pull it for you, homie. Moving on. All right, y'all. Oh shit. 80% of men say they're afraid to approach women now. Fear of rejection is at an all-time high. Wow. According to recent behavioral studies, this anxiety is often rooted in past rejection, social pressure, or fear of public embarrassment. Psychologically, repeated rejection can impact self-esteem and lead men to avoid emotional risks altogether. The positive shift? When women show openness and kindness, even in small ways, it can ease that fear and lead to more genuine, confident connections. Go ahead, Ree. You're a woman. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I see that. Being kind and a loving person, it changes people. I deal with over 250 people a day. And I can tell the conversations with some of them, they was like, thank you so much for just listening. Every men, they're very complimentary. They're just going through life. They just want a kind voice. They want some guidance. They just want you to be nice to them. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it with black women. They are very harsh. I mean, I was like, you need a hug, ma'am. What is wrong with you? What have you been through in life that you gotta be this brutal to people? Not just men, women too. They straight up have attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad for the men because I love people and I love to show that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an affectionate person. I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person. I'm here. I'm a listening ear. I'm all that. And I wish more people were like that because all we need is love. Love will conquer all. I'm just saying, people just want you to be nice to them. Be nice. And I feel the men, like I said, a lot of men are very vulnerable these days. I met a lot of sensitive men. And I'm like, oh, things are shifting. You know what I'm saying? The openness of them, the engagement of them, they're very they really want love too. They tired of that shit. They just want to be nice. Just be nice. Talk to me nice. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about it. What you got to say about it?
I think, a lot of it is because women nowadays, it seemed to me that they get enjoyment out of embarrassing men. Like if a dude to come up and try to, hey, how you doing? Yeah. All he did was say hi. All he did was, say, excuse me. He don't know your name. He saw something of interest. He was being polite, and you going off and goddamn it unloading your whole motherfucking childhood trauma on the man. Well, keep your monkey ass in the house then. God damn, we're human beings. We're social creatures. All it did was fucking speak to your onion head ass. And then if nobody don't say nothing to you, you'll go out and say, I went out today and these men ain't saying nothing to me. Man, pick a side. So we live in a time now where you goddamn women, it used to be a time back in the day, 90s, 2000s, women would, even if they wasn't feeling you, they would be like, nah, I appreciate you, but I got a boyfriend, or no, I'm not interested. And men were like, oh, okay, I get it. Thank you, sweetheart. And we kept it player. And everybody, man, we was cool. He would go talk to somebody else. But it's a right way to Reed's point, turn somebody down. If you're not interested, kindness, I appreciate that. Because he's really admiring what he sees. God damn. And you sit up here making the man feel bad for that. And it's just so, man, yeah, I understand what these guys nowadays, because these girls, these women today, it's sport now. You want to go motherfucking viral, embarrassing a man trying to sit up here and holler at you. But then you wonder why you by your goddamn self watching Tyler Perry movies all fucking weekend. Make it make sense. Anyway, next. Tired of that shit. A Chicago woman quits her job at the post office on the first day after she realized she had to do manual labor. I know my worth. Well, what is your worth? What is your worth? What is your worth?
I saw that story today, and I'm like, people are lazy as fuck these days. People are lazy as hell. And I hope you find another good paying job like that. I mean, where you want the princess treatment at? I mean, and you wasn't doing too much manual labor, picking up boxes, giving it to the customer. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? How much manual labor are you doing? You're not working a warehouse job. You're working at the post office. You're giving the person their packages if they come in. What are you doing? People are lazy as fuck. This generation, Because she's young. She's not an old woman. She's a young woman.
Yeah.
She's spoiled. She's like, I'm not touching that. I'm not picking that up.
The post office, last I checked, is synonymous with parcel boxes. That's what the post office is. Bitch, that's not Microsoft software. That's the post office. That's not Apple. The fuck you thinking? I'm going, and I know my worth. You ain't worth shit. Move on, man. Anyway, let's get on out of it. Anyway, drinking coffee remarkably slows down the aging process of each individual human. Oh, shit. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. The beloved compound found in coffee can activate an enzyme called AMPK. This enzyme acts as a cellular fuel sensor, switching on when energy levels drop and triggering powerful repair mechanism, enhancing DNA repair, countering oxidative stress, and regulating unhealthy cell growth. An experiment conducted on fission yeast, a model organism similar to human cells, consuming the equivalent of 2 or 3 espresso shots, increased the cell's lifespan by up to 24%. These cells not only aged more slowly, but also became more resistant to genetic damage. What's truly exciting is that humans share the same cellular pathway, and scientists have been searching for natural ways to activate it. Now, coffee finds itself at the center of this anti-aging breakthrough. Listen, my great-grandmother, my grandmother, 90, lady gonna be 93 this year in October, been drinking coffee every day of her life and got all her mental marbles. To this day, she still can tell you shit from 1940, 1950. I drink 2, 3, 4, 5 cups of coffee a day. Looking 36, goddamn it, on the wake up. You feel me? So I know coffee. I believe it. I've lived long enough life. I believe that shit. So coffee to me is a super goddamn it drug. It's a natural super drug. Go ahead, Ree.
I mean, I agree. I think coffee is good. I've been drinking coffee for a long time too. I drink it daily, and I think the caffeine in it. I think it's certain things that's in it. The actual herb of the coffee or whatever, it does do a little youthfulness about you. And everybody I know who drink coffee have lived a long life. They're still living, and they're in their 70s and their 80s and stuff like that. And they do remember a lot of good stuff or whatever. So I mean, that's a true statement. I don't got nothing else to say about it. I think it's true.
All right. I love our call. Let me get to the chat, man. Let me show the chat some love. All right. Sandra says, thank you, Ree, for being open. Yeah, man. It takes a lot of vulnerability, man, for Ree. Ree's always real. Reliving her truth. Mm-hmm. A lot of it's childhood trauma that is not addressed. Yeah, going back to those women spazzing out on people for no particular reason. It's bitch, you mad because goddamn it, your daddy wasn't there. That ain't his fault. Your daddy wasn't shit. Get me started on that. My boy Aaron, he's still gonna be hollering. Take that, take that thing. He probably will. Motherfuckers never gonna stop hollering that. Coffee's my jam. Yeah, man, love me some good coffee. What up, Aaron? All right, let's get into it. The soft life era is real. 70.4% of women now say they want a man who pays for everything. Oh, really? Interesting. A recent global dating study by Lipsos found that 74% of women prefer relationships where the man assumes full financial responsibility, especially in long-term dynamics. This preference is rooted in security and lifestyle values, not just tradition. Advocates say that arrangement allows women to focus on family, wellness, and emotional peace, with critics argue it reinforces outdated gender roles. Whether seen as empowerment or dependency, this trend reflects changing priorities and how modern women approach relationships. Rhea, how you feel about the soft girl era?
It's possible, but you won't have to do something different. You have a man, he's paying everything. He has certain requirements. Are you willing to follow? You know what I'm saying? You know, he's giving you full access. He's taking care of everything or whatever. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Are you just, it's a lot to that statement. You want somebody to take care of you and pay everything. What lifestyle are you willing to change? Because it's a lot to come with that. You know what I'm saying? I was a housewife. I didn't pay for shit. But I had a cool ass husband. He was cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what type of man are you dealing with? So it comes with consequences. It comes with different demands of the man. And what are you willing to sacrifice for that soft life? You know what I'm saying? I know it look good on TikTok, but in real life, people ain't willing to do the same shit that your grandmama did. All that shit. Not shut the fuck up, being silent, letting the nigga do him.
We talking
Or
about
whatever. Like, it's a lot of shit that come with that. Like, are you willing to accept all the shit that come with that lifestyle? Like, I mean, I see a lot of that too on, like I said, on TikTok. People say, I live with a soft life. My husband, but you already know it's always something behind all that shit. As you can see with this the celebrity shit we talk about, it's those smiles, it's a lot of shit. It's a story behind those smiles. Like, what are you willing to sacrifice to live the soft life? What sacrifices are you making? Are you appeasing this man are you giving him everything he asks of you to him? I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that if both of y'all are one accord. But I mean, a lot of this shit, it's no such thing as a soft life. I'm gonna say that. You're gonna be doing some shit that you don't want to do. You're gonna be, because you're just trying to do the shit for the gram or for the TikTok or for the Switch or for the Twitter or whatever the fuck, the X. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of shit that come with that. But I mean, I know a lot of people trying to strive for that, but they ain't willing to. They look at their mouth. They don't even know how to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to live that life for real. Like, they just seeing what other people are doing or whatever. They don't know. That shit is. It's more to it than just say, I want a soft life. I want a man to take care of me. Yeah, it sounds good, but what does that entail?
right.
Anyway, that's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah, Reed, that's good. The soft life. At what expense? Because if a man doing all of that, what the fuck you gonna be doing for the man? And like Reed said, now, ain't no such thing as a soft life. Let me explain. Yes, did grandmama have a soft life in regards to that? At that time, she didn't have to work. She stayed in the house. Yeah, but she put up with a lot of bullshit too. It's a lot of bullshit. She took a lot of verbal abuse, unfortunately, sometimes physical abuse. Sometimes grandmama put up with this nigga having, goddamn it, a family on the other side of town. Now, some of you heifers won't even goddamn, y'all complain about the motherfucker working too late. He ain't home at 5 o'clock to come goddamn watch sister to sister with your motherfucking asses. Whatever hell you want to watch these days. So let's talk about that. What really come with the soft life? That man ain't gonna be, he's gonna be busy. So that means he ain't gonna be able to call you all day. He can't text you all day. He ain't gonna be able to make all them goddamn trips with you. He ain't gonna have time. Because if he paying all the bills and you ain't working, how the hell you gonna expect him to be, well, I feel we don't spend enough time. You can't. Because that's what come with you getting the soft life. He can't be available. He not gonna be available. So I'm not buying. There ain't no such thing as a soft life. Just say you heifers don't want to work. Some of y'all don't want to work. Okay, cool. If you don't want to work, hey, when that man come home, shut your ass up. Create some peace. Be his peace. Whatever he requires his peace, be his peace. That means, hey, goddamn it, if that means, goddamn it, go put that shit on and put your ass up in the air for him. That's what grandmama had to do. She had, that meal was ready and that goddamn ass was up in the air after all the kids went to sleep. I'm just telling you, soft life. Anyway, next, move on. All right, y'all. Ree, you said it all. Oh, shit. Study shows men who prefer larger breasts on women are 60% more likely to be broke.
What? I got big breasts. What you saying? Only broke niggas like me? That's false. That's not true.
It says study shows men who prefer larger breasts on women are 60% more likely to be goddamn broke. I mean,
that's not true. That's not true. Because I ain't never dated a broke nigga. And I always had big breasts. So that's not a true statement. Who are y'all asking these questions to?
Ree said it ain't true. Ree always had her man with some money. All right. Well, I'm an ass man, so I always had money, so I get I keep me $1. All right, y'all. I'm just saying. Any ass, any breast man out there? I'm just saying. My man Eric. You already know I'm gonna tell it like it is, man. Hey, listen. On Cigar Chats with Mac featuring Reed, we tell the truth over here. If you are allergic to the truth, change the channel. We're gonna tell you the truth. Got time for this monkey shit, man. People need the truth. Now, that's what I do believe. Reed said this. Reed kind of has alluded to this. Because she don't like the 75% of women. Study says. I'm about to go eat me a pizza right now, goddamn it. 75% of women said prefer the dad bods over abs. Here's why this surprising body type wins. All right. Studies show men tend to gain weight after becoming fathers due to lifestyle shifts like sleep loss, kid-friendly diets, and less time for fitness. But here's the twist. Many women actually prefer the softer, more balanced physique. Surveys linked to its traits of likability, warmth, and emotional availability, key markers for long-term partners. Evolutionary biology even suggests it signals caregiving potential over aggression. More than a look, the dad bod reflects a culture shift toward body positivity, realism, and the value of being a present and nurturing parent. Ree, I know you said the muscle bound niggas wasn't that it wasn't about nothing. You said that many times.
I like that little belly, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because he's a hard-working man. He like to eat. He like to have fun. He understands life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, I don't know. I just like those. I like those type of guys or whatever. I don't like the ones who like work out all the time and want to talk about protein shakes and shit. But I like a nigga who like a steak, a good steak. You know what I'm saying? Who want to go out, who want to have fun. They have fun. They laugh. They silly as fuck. They cool as shit. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, I don't know. I like the. I don't know. Since the daddy bod, I like a nigga that got himself together too. Like he work out, but I mean, but it's not extreme. You know what I'm saying? It's not like overboard or whatever. Like well, today I did my 7 crunches, get my 7-pack. Like, no, I don't want that type of nigga. Okay, you can work out and keep yourself together, but you still not to have fun. You're not to have a good time, and you're not trying to push that shit on me. I'm not trying to be like you. Okay, I'm trying to be like me. Love me for me, and I love you for you. That's it, and that's all. What do you think about
Aaron, I'm about to. You know, I got something to say, Reed. My older bro says his belly a gas tank for love machine. I like that. Hey, I fuck with your older bro. Man, listen. I've never been a skinny dude. I ain't never had a 6-pack. I can get a 4.5. 4.5 on the goddamn on a skinny day. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Women love big men. I've always been a big guy. Now I work out. I'm gonna go hit my weights, but you're not gonna be talking. You ain't gonna be the nigga talking about, man, I'm going on a no carb meal for 45 days and all of that shit, and I gotta take my 85 supplements, my creatine, nitritine, protein, and every other fucking team under the goddamn sun. No, nigga, I'm gonna go to Krispy Kremes. Nigga, I'm gonna get me some Five Guys, my nigga. I'm gonna smoke a cigar. Nigga. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have me a good time, and the next day you're gonna catch me in the gym too. But I'm gonna have a balanced life, and me and your bitch, we're gonna be laying up somewhere laughing, kicking, cause you uptight in the gym. So you take your motherfucking ass to goddamn it to the gym. You gonna go to Lifetime. Gonna go. Hey, while you at Lifetime, goddamn, I'm gonna be goddamn it piping your old lady down. Cause I'm telling you something. Where do teddy bears be? In the bed. Every woman. What they want? They want a teddy bear. Name me one big fly nigga that women didn't love. Ain't one.
Okay, Gerald Levert for one. Okay. What?
Heavy D.
Balls had his. You know he said.
They will love Biggie. Like, be a big fly nigga. Women love that. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna smoke good. We're gonna laugh good. We're gonna fuck good. We're gonna do all that. So you take your motherfucking ass over there, do them goddamn deadlifts and squats all day. Anyway, next. Fuck all that. It's about balance. I'm with retold y'all that, man. Retold y'all that. Okay. The average new study. This is interesting. The average woman spends 2.5 years getting ready over her lifetime. Shit. According to surveys from UK-based beauty retailer Essential and supported by behavioral research, the average woman spends approximately 45 minutes a day on grooming and getting ready over a lifetime. That adds up to around 2.5 years, including time spent on hair, makeup, skincare, and outfit selection. The data reflects how daily routines add up significantly over time, especially in appearance focused on cultures. Kick it off.
I mean, I agree with that with some women, but I mean, it takes a lot for a woman to get ready for a man. If they have a man, it's a lot of shit you gotta put into your shit. You gotta make sure your fucking underarms shaved, your pussy shaved, your oil up, your grease up. You know what I'm saying? You working on your abs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do a lot of shit to maintain your body for a nigga. So yeah, you gotta make sure your makeup look good. Okay? You're not gonna see no open pores on my face. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure your hair is done. You gotta make sure you look good because you're trying to catch a nigga if you ain't got a nigga. And if you got a nigga, you're trying to keep the nigga. So it's like, yeah, I believe in that case study. That's a true story. That's a true story. That's all I gotta say about it. It's a true story. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, man, yeah. I mean, but yeah, it is. Yeah, that's part of dealing with a woman. Now, if it was a man, I have a problem with that. Get your rusty ass on up the bed and get on out the house. Fuck you need all that time for. Yeah, I'm a military man. We was taught to shit, shower, and shave with 5 minutes, and I mean get it all done within 5 minutes. Goddamn it, I'm a military man. Get your rusty ass out that goddamn bed and get out the house. But a woman, take your time, baby, cause it look good for me. Anyway, man, moving on from that. Next, Dallas postal worker passed away while on the job. Jacob Taylor worked for the USPS for 28 years and was working overtime and to cover a co-worker shift in extreme heat. Jacob Taylor, 51, collapsed while delivering mail in the Dallas Medical District on last Saturday, and later died at the hospital. His passing comes just 2 years after another local mail carrier, Eugene Gates, died from heat exhaustion. Though it hasn't been confirmed whether the heat played a role, temperature reached 94 degrees that day. Taylor had been with the post office 28 years and was reportedly working extra hours to cover a co-worker shift when the incident occurred. Man, I have said this. My brother used to work at baby boy used to work at the post office 13, 14 years, and he worked his ass off. And I'm grateful to God that he's out of there. He don't work there no more. You know, God retired him from that because, man, he put his body through a lot of wear and tear. Those people do, you know, and I remember he worked tons of overtime and they made good money. But what's the exchange rate on the money? My health, wear and tear on my body, possibly losing my life. So I was telling you guys literally, and me and Reed, we talked about that. Like you had just said that literally the next day. I said that last episode. I said, listen, take your rest. Rest. Because all this grind, go. And you're going to be dead to the doorknob. And God promised you right now, it ain't been a week and they didn't goddamn backfill that man's job. They ain't had the repass for this damn man yet. They didn't backfill the damn man's job. So end of the day, y'all, seriously, prioritize you. There's no greater investment. There's no greater priority than you. When you hit your head on that pillow at night, make sure you are winning. Yes, you do have to work, but not at the expense of what's the exchange rate. Remember, Mac always telling y'all, what's the exchange rate? If the exchange rate is I'm going to fuck myself up and lose my health, it's a bad exchange rate. It ain't worth it. Go ahead, Rick.
I agree with you. Like, you only have one life. One life, and that's another co-worker he's covering for. Like what was her name? Quisha last week?
Yeah, the sister Quisha.
Co-worker. And she died. And he died. Covering for a co-worker.
Yep.
Y'all gotta think, y'all are serious. Y'all can't do it. I know I can't work this shift. You know you tired already.
Thank you.
And it's not that much overtime or whatever that's going to appease your bills or whatever you have to pay. You know what I'm saying? You could make arrangements to pay shit later. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take your life in accountability. Make that first priority because they're not making you a priority. You got to make yourself a priority. So don't do that. We've been seeing every week somebody dying for covering somebody else's shift. And feeling like they're gonna make a little bit more coins. I'm gonna do this. You know you tired of shit, but you still do it. For what?
For what?
To die the next day?
Ooh.
Come on now.
Ooh. Ooh. Come on, Ree. It's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it. Let me get to the chat. My man Aaron said he ain't playing outside anymore. That's sad, man. Rest in peace to that man and his family, man. Work ain't worth it. Your damn life, work till you can't no more. So you get 5 or 10 years off. Then you at the worm sizzler. He said the worm sizzler. Hey, Reed, come back in again. Your phone. Yeah, that's just sad, man. Hey guys, seriously, take time off. Life is not meant to be lived like this. I don't care what it's not. I'm gonna occupy your time for 40 years. 40 with 40 hours. Who created this shit? Was it Henry Ford that created this working construct? The fuck is it don't take 8 hours to do nothing. And the 2 days in a weekend you get is to recuperate from the shit you hate doing Monday through Friday just to survive. Nah. So my whole thing is this. Hey man, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take wellness days. I'm gonna take PTO. I'm gonna take every damn thing I can. I'm gonna go borrow somebody else goddamn PTO if I can. It is not worth it, y'all. Please, man. Please prioritize yourself. Because if you ain't right, ain't shit else gonna matter no way.
I'm back.
You read back on the stage. So my man Aaron says, gotta hit the lucky 5 draw or something. It's some bullshit, Powerball or something. Yeah, America be on that bullshit. Take care of yourself, guys. Move along. Next, President Trump has officially signed his big, beautiful bill into law on the 4th of July. Trump signs the bill. Tax cuts extended, permanently extends most 2017 tax cuts and raises that SALT deduction cap to $40K. Medicaid cuts impose work requirements and tighter eligibility. Could cause 11.8 million to lose coverage. Border and immigration. Over 120 billion allocated for the border. Wall, ICE expansion, and a reduced $100 asylum fee. Green energy rollbacks ends EV energy efficiency tax credits and the greenhouse gas reduction fund. SNAP changes, shifts some food stamp costs to states and raises work age requirements from 54 to 64. Debt ceiling increases the debt limit by $5 trillion to avoid default this summer. Wow. Tax tip and overtime deduction creates temporary federal tax break for tip workers capped at $25K. So really, to me, it's just a big ass tax break. I don't really have much to say about the shit Trump doing, man. I don't. Go ahead. I mean, if you got anything to add about this shit, I don't have anything to add about this. I don't have a whole lot to say about this.
No.
Trump just be doing shit. His motherfucker just be doing shit. Trump is that motherfucker wake up one day and just be doing random shit. Like, Trump, what did you if it's gonna put some more money in my pocket for tax, man, Trump, help me out, man. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck else to say about Trump. I don't know, y'all. I don't have much to say about Trump. We're gonna move on. Next, we're gonna move on from goddamn Trump, man. I don't have much to say about Donald Trump and what he got going on. All right. Moving on, guys. There was another one I wanted to report on really briefly before we give it up out of here. We're coming up on our time. Oh man. Where was it at, guys? Pardon me. I want to see it. I want to double check, guys. But it was about actually New York for the first time. 4th of July weekend, no murders. No murders, no shootings, no murders. Shout out to New York for goddamn it acting civil up there, motherfucker. Unfortunately, unlike my damn hometown, Chicago, 40 plus goddamn shootings and three murders. Ah, I I'm just glad I left. I'm just glad I left. I'm glad I didn't raise my kids there, man. I really did. Damn. You all right, Ree?
Well, I was seeing my son. He about to go out, so I was just letting him know. But anyway, as far as Chirac, I mean, you guys got a long way to go, you know. But 40 murders, he said? 40 what?
shootings,
40
3 murders.
I was in Chicago one summer visiting this guy, and there was 11 murders happened that weekend on his block. And I was like, never a fucking again will I ever go to Chicago. I was like, what did I sign up for? Yeah, you're really cool. You're really, I like you a lot. But no, this is not my life. But I'm just saying, like, Chirac is a different Chicago. I'm sorry. Chicago is a different monster to tame.
It is.
It has a lot of emotional baggage. It has to get uncovered. It has to tame the baggage. Because you guys in Chicago, y'all have a lot to say. Okay? Your voices need to be heard, but not in the violent way. You need to speak about it. Talk about it. Get it out. Let it out. Let us know what you're going through. But not in these ways. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets you nowhere. It just gets you to the next murder. And then we have to go a couple of more years to figure out why you murdered that person. And then it's just like an ongoing cycle. So I hope you guys in Chicago, if you need help, if you need somebody to talk to, call me. I'm here for you. But don't be murdering people because you have a dispute or you're bickering or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can get through it better than that. You know, come to a conclusion and work together. Be as one. So that's all I got to say about that. But that's unfortunate. I'm glad for New York. No murders. Kudos to New York. New York is a bad place too. So for no murders, that's a big deal. Y'all need to take it as a big deal. Okay? Yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, man. Chicago, I wouldn't be who I am without the city of Chicago. My city, I love my city no matter what. It made me Mac. It has allowed me to be able to move and live anywhere in this world. The things that I got from growing up in Chicago, the street smarts, the hustle, the mentality, everything I stand for came from the Chi. It's a soulful city. It's a beautiful city. It's a lot of good folks there. There's a lot of good people there. And it's more to the city than violence. It's so much more good there. And I hate that the shit gets overshadowed because of the violence, because there's so many amazing things in the city, great people, phenomenal food. I mean, again, I could go on and on about, you know, my hometown, man, and it making me who I am. But Chicago, unfortunately, it's a very segregated city, and it's a tinderbox because you got these people over here frustrated, these people over here frustrated. Chicago was set up where it was sequestered a long time ago by Richard Daley, the original Richard Daley. He thought that everybody should remain separate, man. And again, when you separate people and you don't democratize resources, they're gonna be fucked up. And a lot of that is violence, man. And people are violent because, man, they fucked up, they hurting. I mean, it's no coincidence, man, that, you know, violence is higher in the inner city than it is in the suburbs. You know why? Because people got fucking resources in the suburbs. Motherfuckers ain't trying to fuck up their nice shit. They got some shit. But when you mad and you waking up and your daddy ain't there, your mama fucked up, you this, that, and the third, it creates violence. But they know that. It's all systematic, man. And I'm glad New York is taking a step further in that right direction. And I hope Chicago can follow suit one day. I'm gonna continue to always support my hometown, but I knew I had to leave because it's it ain't a whole lot of choices in the Chi, man. It ain't. You know, it ain't. Not from where we come from. Not from that South Side. I ain't talking about downtown. I'm talking about the South Side. It ain't a whole lot. Ain't a whole lot. So pray for my city, man. We get better. All right, y'all. Coming up on our time. Before we go, the New York Knicks is expected to hire two-time NBA coach Mike Brown. I guess. All right. Good luck. I hope Mike Brown makes some moves happen. You know, for the Knicks. We'll see, man. What happened? Sandra L. King says, violence in the suburbs not as advertised like it is in the east side. I don't know what city you talking about. Suburbs I lived in, there wasn't no violence in Alpharetta. Not like that. I ain't saying a person didn't get shot. There wasn't no violence and ain't too much violence in Johns Creek. Roswell. It ain't like that. Nah.
You saying the rich white side of town. Okay? Go to the SWATs, my nigga. Go to Bankhead. Go to Decatur. Zone 6. This shit happening. Clayco. Yeah. But I'm saying, so it's violence everywhere. And I feel like we need to come together for real. Like, why are we shooting each other? I mean, it's 2025. What is the big deal? Like, what are we killing each other for? Like, really? I just want to know that. What are we doing that's so mysterious or so just, I gotta kill this nigga? Why? It's mental illness. We gotta work on mental illness. We gotta go to therapy. We gotta seek out for help because it's not that serious to kill somebody over some minute shit. So sneakers. Oh, you was talking to my girl. Oh, I'm jealous. Ooh, I gotta kill somebody. It'd be like the shit that they kill a person for. It'd be like, what? You killed him for that?
Senseless.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like you could have been over that shit. Gave me that shit a month or a couple of weeks. You would have been over that shit. Now you gotta suffer with the shit you did. You gotta suffer what you did because you didn't think about it. You're not a thinker. What is gonna happen to me if I kill this nigga? Now you're going to jail. Now your life is over with. Now you have no more flourishing dreams, no more aspirations. All that shit is gone because of that fucking stupid mistake you made. You're gonna be regretting that shit. So you think about what you're gonna do when you set out to kill a nigga because they fucking with your girl. That bitch is just a regular bitch, and you have another motherfucker just like her or better than her in a few more weeks or a few more days. Like, y'all gotta be thinkers about when y'all do shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all making this world worse. When all this shit is minute. This shit can be, like, just dealt with. Like, I just feel like we're not thinking about shit we do when we do it. We just doing shit. And then we think about it like, damn, I should never did that shit. Fuck, I fucked my life up. Yes, you fucking did. You took another life for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, you're right, Ray. We can close it on that note right there. I mean, for some reason, black people feel another black life is less recoupable. It's like it's less valuable. Like you don't hesitate to kill your own, but you sure won't run up on the other folks and run to kill them. You ain't gonna do that now, and I ain't advocating violence on nobody. But man, miss me with all this black love bullshit, and you quick to kill your own folk. You quick. A nigga come up, man, over a broad, over a pair of shoes, over a car, some material shit. You'll kill this man over some material shit. I'm gonna say this again, black people, man, we have been our first and our worst enemies. It don't take no fucking legislation to love each other. It don't take no bill. Congress ain't gotta pass no bill for black people to decide I ain't gonna kill each other no more. We can make a unilateral decision. We're gonna stop this shit. This is stupid. We need each other. Fuck out of here, man. Nah, we our worst enemy. And so don't blame nobody else. Ain't nobody behind you telling you to kill that black man. You choosing to do that. Goofy shit, man. Anyway, y'all, phenomenal show, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me again. Man, keep running up our numbers, man. Every week we doing better and better. Hey, like, subscribe, comment, share this shit out with at least 10 of your friends. And go rewatch it again because it's just that type of dope-ass content that you need in your life. Any words you want to say before we out?
I say it's every week. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe to this page. Okay, and we love you. It's like I say, we love you. This is this is like therapy for me every week. I get to talk about my week, talk about what's going on in the world. It makes me feel better once I do this and get it out and to share it with Mac and we talk and we discuss stuff. It makes me feel better about life. Like, okay, I got that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And other people are really feeling the shit. You know what I'm saying? I had so many people come up to me and talk about, oh, I saw your shit on Instagram. Oh, I saw your shit on YouTube. What's your page? Blah, 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 blah. That makes me feel good. It's like, okay, I'm doing something. I'm making a change. People want to fuck with me a little bit. So it feels good. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to come back each week. It's getting better and better each week. Okay? Bye.
We out, y'all. God bless y'all, man. We out. See y'all next week.